Hey everybody, this is Joseph Hasek, and welcome to the Fired Up Network. Welcome to NFL Blitz. Welcome to Monday Night Football preview and pick, and welcome back to Mark Everett Kelly, the two-time Emmy Award winner. All right, Week 15 concludes Monday Night Football with, well, it's sort of a doozy. You gotta say this. Monday Night Football, sort of a doozy here. Miami and Pittsburgh, and it's color rush game. Color rush game.
Oh boy,
Yes, Pittsburgh dressed in all like black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Miami, I don't know what they have. The rivalry game, the color rush game. I don't know. All right, now Miami, big 6-7. They were like 2-7. They're coming off very big wins here. Pittsburgh, shockingly to you, of course, I didn't pick them, but they beat Baltimore soundly, 27-22 last week. And
soundly,
yeah, because it was 27-17. Come on. All right. And that Lamar Jackson, unlike Josh Allen, when the game is on the line, he fumbles and throws a game away faster than you could say Mark Everett Kelly. All right. So what do you expect tonight? By the way, you like these? Again, Mark, do you want to tell everybody what these holes in the pylon mean?
Yeah, they're the camera.
Yes, the camera where close to the goal line. You see it right there. This is why I bring it out, because ESPN ABC is showing the game tonight. But I digress. What do you see here? Miami, Pittsburgh. Let me get to it here. 3.5-point favorites. The Steelers.
Well, Miami has won 4 straight, and it looked really good doing it. They're now back in the playoff hunt. They have the same record, if you can believe it, as the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Steelers, up and down to me. They looked like they were a lock to win the AFC North, and they struggled. Baltimore caught them, and then they were able to beat Baltimore last week at Baltimore, which they usually don't do. Usually they split the games at each other's home stadium. So this is a game, though, because of Pittsburgh's inconsistency, I'm going to take the Dolphins.
You're going to pick the Dolphins.
Even in those, I don't know what they're going to wear.
Turquoise,
green, yellow, white, orange. I don't know what colors the Dolphins are going to wear. Remember, there used to be a time where if the Dolphins or the Cowboys didn't wear their white uniforms, that was considered weak. The Cowboys in their blue, where the Dolphins in their aqua. You never saw them playing those in big games, minus the Monday Night Football game against the Bears. But usually it was their Miami white, Dallas white, and how things have changed. Huh?
All right, so just a sneak peek to Week 16 of the National Football League begins Thursday with a really good game. LA Rams into Seattle, battle for first place. All right, then we got 2 games on Saturday, Philadelphia, Washington, whatever, but Green Bay and Chicago Saturday at 8:20, another good game. Then on Sunday, Buffalo, Cleveland, okay, Chargers, Cowboys, that's a not bad game. Jets, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Carolina, that's a good game. Vikings, Giants, Kansas City, Tennessee, Cincinnati, Miami could be another, but Jacksonville and Denver. Denver, a good game. Falcons and Cardinals, Raiders and Houston, Pittsburgh and Detroit. And they moved. Sunday night game is now New England and Baltimore. And for that matter, San Fran's not a bad game either. It's San Fran in Indianapolis. So next week, Week 16 of the National Football League, almost half the games are very, very good games, and the playoffs, their implications. So there we go.
Where's the Baltimore and New England game?
Sorry?
The Baltimore-New England game. Where is that?
Baltimore and New England. It's in Baltimore. It's the Sunday night game. They moved it last week. So New England at Baltimore, 8:20 p.m. next Sunday. That's December 21st. That's a good game. Also, Jacksonville and Denver is a good game also.
Yeah.
So
and then you have the 2 division games. The Bears and the Packers, and then the Rams in Seattle.
And Tampa Bay, Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 3 games. That's going to determine the AFC, the NFC. Division winners right there.
And Buffalo and Cleveland, I believe Garrett's going to get 1 sack and break the record. But let's it's sort of the holiday season. It's first official day of Hanukkah here Monday and all that. So happy Hanukkah to everybody out there. Mark's playing with his dreidels, his balls all the time and everything like that. So Mark, let's talk. What are you laughing for, Mark? Let's talk about
too much of a visual.
It's a small visual, isn't it?
No, yeah, it's good. Good one. You're just rolling, aren't you? You're just rolling them in.
This was, but back when you knew
your own audience and stand up.
Back when you knew me, like about 10, 12 years ago, I wasn't this but when I'm in the president, and first of all, I'm going to say this really, okay? Who's your president in the United States?
You know who that is?
Yes. He gets an award at the FIFA World Cup drawing as the humanitarian of the year.
Well, he did settle a couple wars, or helped settle a couple wars. That was pretty big.
So you would give him an award?
What I would give him doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's not
matter because look, he's texting you to say whatever you want. So tell everybody. And by the way, thanks a lot for the people who are downloading on every smart TV that has Roku. Thanks a lot to the fans who are downloading Fired Up Network. So once again, you have a smart TV. Everybody has a smart TV. Make sure you have a Roku smart TV and search Fired Up Network. Download it. If you don't have a Roku smart TV, just go to Walmart. It's like $10, right? And you could get the Roku stick, connect it in there to the HDMI port, and then you got Roku. Search Fired Up Network, and up to 150 million could see if Mark has 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 noses. Well, maybe not 2 noses, but
not 2 noses.
No, but Mark always, we know Mark as the king of the fumble. He runs into butts and he fumbles the balls. All right, so here we go. And I'm very nice. It's the holiday season. I'm very nice. I could be really bad to you, but very nice. Let's talk about your Bobby Ledbetter. Let's talk about him first.
Yeah, Bobby runs Twin City Auto Sales over. He's got 2 locations. One that's in Gadsden here in Alabama, and the other is in Fort Payne. And around this time of year, if you're buying a car, and anytime you're buying a car, Bobby's very knowledgeable. Bobby has a great reputation among everybody that I know that knows him. And he takes time to really listen to you, find out what you need. And once you buy a car from him, again, you're a customer for life. And you mentioned my name, you get $500 off the sale.
Well, no, Mark, explain it. You mentioned Mark Everett Kelly. By the way, you have 3 names. So is that 500, 500, and 500?
No.
Okay, so you mentioned Mark Everett Kelly, you get $500. But Mark, tell everybody, if you mention Mark Everett Kelly from the Fired Up Network, how much do you get?
You get thrown out.
No, you don't. Listen, I talked to Bobby Ledbetter. Okay, first of all, amazing guy. I urge everybody, if you need a car, to go out there and go. He'll bargain with you. He'll bargain with you. Mention Mark Everett Kelly, get $500. But mention us with Mark Everett Kelly from Fired Up Network, you get $501. And as a bonus, you don't know this right now, as a bonus, if you downloaded Fired Up Network on the Roku Smart TV and picture to prove it, I will match and give $5 more. So you get $506 off your new car.
That's very generous.
All right? $5 Canadian, which is $3 American. All right? $5 Canadian. I will match it. Bobby, I will match it. It will come through Mark, but I will match it. $5. You show me the picture that you downloaded on Roku Smart TV, Fired Up Network. Show me the picture. Send it to Joe at firedupnetwork.ca, Joe at firedupnetwork.ca, and I will give Mark will give Bobby $5 extra. All right, for the car. There you go. Now let's talk about your other sponsor.
Yeah, so Miles Smith runs a restaurant, the Cow Stampede, which again, this time of year, take your family out to eat and share that special. Like when I was a kid, we went out for a meal. It was always a special occasion. And around the holidays, it's a great way to spend time with your family and to go out and to have a really good meal that they can provide. Being buffet style, there's a lot of choices you're going to have. You get to go back a couple times. The wait staff is very nice, friendly, and Miles himself is a great guy, a small business owner. He has specials on Friday nights for veterans, and he has great steak, very tender. He's got great mashed potatoes and gravy. That's my favorite. And he's got really, really good buffalo wings, which I think are very underrated. They're better than Domino's. They're better than Pizza Hut. They're better even than Wingstop over here. So it's a great place to go and eat for a family. And it's, to me, around the holidays, is the perfect thing to do with your family.
All right. And you mentioned your name, and what do you get?
10% off.
Now, listen, I haven't spoken to Miles yet, but Miles, I don't know if you know this, okay? Mark, bear with me a second.
Okay.
We're on every smart TV with Roku. Did you know that, Mark?
I do now.
All right. So
that to me was the Christmas present.
No, I got something better for you. All right. Okay. I got something better for you. We're on every smart TV with Roku. All you need to do is search Fired Up Network. Fired Up Network. There you go. You have it download. Click on it. You see all these shows we've done. Norm Rumack also, Angie from baseball, the hockey show, the Ice Guys each and every day, the soccer show, soccer down here, thanks to the boys at OSG Sports and John Freeman Nelson. So watch it. Now, you mentioned it's holiday season, great time to take your family. No, I agree with that. But it doesn't have to be the holiday season. That place, okay, Miles is amazing. Be at 2:00 in the morning, 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, on a 1 p.m. on a Thursday, 11 a.m. on a Saturday. All right? It's a great place to eat steak and mashed potatoes, and they have pizza, right?
I know.
They don't have pizza, but they have beer. Beer. Now listen. I'm Canadian, you're American, right? Canadians love beer. Molson Canadian.
So do Americans.
Labrat. You like Coors Light.
Moosehead. Don't forget about Moosehead.
Moosehead. Yeah, I'll get you a moose. You cut the head. Now look, I'm going to ask you something, okay?
Good.
Do you drink beer?
Not very much.
Wait a minute.
Again, it's a different, I don't like necessarily the taste of
you drink root beer?
Yes, I do.
Which type of root beer? Don't they have root beer in the restaurant?
They do.
All right. So you mentioned Joe told me to go and get root beer at what's the name of the restaurant?
Cattle Stampede.
Yes, Cattle Stampede. You mentioned Joe told me to get root beer, and go get yourself a root beer, but you have to show that you downloaded the app, and Mark Everett Kelly will pay for your root beer, not refills. Only one root beer per family. If you come with 4 people, no 4 drinks. 1 free drink on Mark Everett Kelly. That's our Christmas, Hanukkah, Kriska present to you all. Fired Up Network bringing you Kriska presents from Mark Everett Kelly.
Although I'll say this, if sweet tea is probably more popular, so.
Don't matter the tea. I don't like tea. Tea is for the tea dot. Don't get anybody confused. Root beer. You mentioned Mark Everett Kelly. You show that you download the app on every smart TV with Roku. It's Fired Up Network. And Mark Everett Kelly will give you a Kriska present. That means Christmas and Hanukkah present paid by Mark Everett Kelly from Fired Up Network. How you like that, Mark?
That sounds great, Joe.
All right. So Mark has proven one thing, that he's not a cheapskate. But then he sends me a text right now and says 1 per family. So if you come with 4, you can only get 1. 1 per. Mark, are you going bald or what? I see you going. I know you for 15 years. Yeah, I didn't know you're going bald. Or is that to have your for Hanukkah or what?
No, I mean
all
sometimes
right. So
maybe.
I know you want to close it out. since this is Monday, it's the first official day of Hanukkah. What do you want to say to all the millions and millions of Jewish fans out there?
Now you got me a little self-conscious. That was the way I combed my hair this morning. Happy Hanukkah.
You say something to the Jewish people. You're talking about the hair. You have Mean Gene hair and 2 comb-overs. Come on.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. Do you spin the dreidel?
No, I don't have one.
Do you make that out of clay?
That's the rumor.
Are you smart and ready?
Yeah. And
so where's my 8 geld?
Where's your? But I told you you're gonna have to wait.
Wait, Mark.
You have to wait.
Wait for what? It's already Hanukkah. Hey,
you're gonna have to wait. I told you you're gonna get them all at one shot. So
one shot. So wait a minute. So I get 8 presents all in one shot.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm being, because you're very generous, I'm being very generous. Now I'm going to for anybody who goes to the Cal Stampede there, mention Mark Everett Kelly, show us that you downloaded the app on all smart TVs with Roku, that you downloaded the Fired Up Network app. You get two root beers paid by Mark Everett Kelly. Okay. Mark, on behalf of the millions and millions of fans, how much is a root beer anyways?
It's included with the meal, so I'm not sure.
All right, so that means you're going to pay for 2 meals. All right, there it is. Mark Everett. Who's your pick, by the way, today? Is it Pittsburgh? Is it Miami?
I picked Miami.
All right. So once again, he'll hopefully be back next week to celebrate. It's going to be Christmas week, the following week, and all that. Mark's going to come out and say what he wants for Christmas, Hanukkah next week. So, and seriously, somebody, 150 million people potentially are watching this. Somebody is going to get Mark what he wants. And then send me your pictures and everything, and I'll pick Mark's future girlfriend of 2028 on the Fired Up Network next week or in 2 weeks when it's New Year's. How do you like that, Mark?
Yeah, that sounds great, Joe.
So, Mark, let me ask you here, for every ladies that's watching, I don't know why the ladies watch, because if they want Mark Everett Kelly, just go to Aunt Jemima. There you go. Let me ask you this. What do you look for in a lady?
What do I look for in a lady? Well, I mean, that's kind of personal, but they have to be